Welcome to the 8020 XDS credit data portal. For those of you who are dashboarding view, so what you can do with the new system is you can open saved workspaces, you can create new analysis, or you can load up a dashboard that either 8020 has populated or that your colleagues have populated and decided to share with you. So to begin, we go to new analysis. You can see here is the consumer portal that a lot of you have access to with your databases that you're familiar with, and many, many others. Up here is where you get the credit data. So we click on that. We pick the period of data we want to look at. So in this case, it's the second quarter of 2016. And same as extract, you just select the variables you want to look at. So I'm going to grab some demographics, age, gender, and sector of employment, some loan details, account status, type, and then some numeric variables to look at in the loan data. Click on Submit Query, and it takes you to our online pivot table. Here are the variables you asked for, and here's your pivot table area. So if we put in current balance with account type, click to refresh, and sort, it shows you that 762 billion rand in mortgages and 304 billion rand in current balances in vehicle asset finance. If we want to compare that with a previous year, go up here, copy that panel. What you can see is what it's doing now is it's creating multiple analysis panels. We then go to Add Remove Field, select a previous period of data, quarter 1 2016, and it automatically populates. So when you submit, it just replicates that data in a previous year. You can see mortgages went from 735 billion up to the 762, and vehicle asset finance went from 273 billion up to 304. What you can then do is transpose that data, put in gender, and select a pie chart. And what this is now showing us is current balances of all credit. 45.7% of it is mortgages, and we're looking at men. What you can also see is vehicle asset finance for men is about 21% of their total credit balance. Compared to women, cars are slightly less important. They're sitting with 16% of their current balance in vehicle asset finance. I can also copy that visualization as another panel, go back to my pivot, transpose the data again, take out gender, and then what you can do is if you sort that again, you can see the 762 billion in mortgages. You can look at that by consumer and by loan. So what that shows you is that of the 762 billion in mortgages, that's made up of about 1.7 million loans, 2.3 million individuals, because there's a lot of joint ownership of mortgages. Equally with unsecured credit, you can see of the 245 billion current balance, there's 12.7 million loans held by about 7.5 million individuals. If you then wanted to continue your analysis with other data, you can add a new analysis panel and you can choose another data set. And if we wanted to get an idea of that vehicle financing issue, we could say, do you personally own, maintain, or use a vehicle? Cross-tab that by gender. and add that as an analysis panel to compare with the data we've got on vehicle asset finance from another data set altogether.